Welcome to my private club. Do you know the password? Well, enough with that craziness. So here we are. It's Thirsty Thursday. I got my Synergy Cafe mug right here. I used to call this show Synergy Cafe. And so normally I have my friend Bo on here, but I got a feeling he's got some stuff going on. And we're just going to wing it here with the topic that I've got that I put out here. Here it is right here. How to turn 40 cents into 40 bucks. Now, the reason I brought that up is because Bo and I work with this program. I call it the MagicMarketingTool.com. And what it is, it's a piece of software. It's called Mailbox Power. And it's a piece of software that allows the user to mail postcards, greeting cards, and personalized gifts like this mug that Bo sent me. Put my logo on here, and he worked on my ego. He says the best marketing legend ever, and put my name on there. You can do that, and also it's got these coasters he sent me, and he sent me a cool little business card holder. That's what Bo did for me. And I met Bo at an organization called Accelerated Global Connections, right there. Thank you, Accelerated Global Connections, because I'm actually going live on their feed right now on their Facebook group. They've got a couple thousand people in there. And what Accelerated Global Connections is it's a networking group that the founder and CEO Travis Sims put together. It's a little bit different than your typical business networking event in that it's sort of it's a networking event meets a TED Talk. And there's other things too. There's socials, and there's a directory, an online directory that has all the members on it. So if you want to connect with people, if you forgot, if you didn't get a business card or something, you can always go into the AGC directory. And here's where you find it. It's joinagc.com is the domain down in the lower right there, joinagc.com. And that's how you can find it. And there's a directory on there, and they do multiple events here in the Twin Cities, and then they are expanding into other states and things too. And the interesting thing about it is they kind of didn't skip a beat, other than during the COVID thing, there were restrictions, so they couldn't do some of their in-person events, but they did a pivot and went on Zoom and kept the ball rolling. So that's one of our supporters. And I've also got a couple of the sponsors that make this show possible. One is Popped Corn. It's poppedcorn.com. And what they do is they provide sweet treats and caramel and popcorn, flavored popcorns for special events, corporate gifts, private parties, weddings, and things like that. Also, what we've got is Las Vegas Tonight Inc.com. That's Las Vegas Tonight Inc.com. And that is Mary Jo Greenman. And I've known Mary Jo since about 1986. About 1986 is when I met her at Patty Sachs's Your Special Event. It was a trade show for the event industry, which is a show that I do now. I do that. I took it over from her back in the 90s, in the early 90s. I asked her, we did a show together, and then I asked her if I could take it over, and she said, go ahead. So I took it over in 1991 and have been producing it. It's coming up in March. It's a trade show that I do for the event industry. So let's get back to the topic of today, which is how to turn 40 cents into 40 bucks simply by being kind and considerate. So again, what the Mailbox Power platform does is it allows you to send postcards, greeting cards. Like here's a postcard that I sent out. This was for the AGC cruise. We did a business owner cruise and an event planner cruise. We combined energies, created some synergy, and did this cruise. We had over 100 people on the boat over there on the St. Croix River. The owner of the cruise company is Dan Jarvis. He's over at the Afton Inn if you ever want to book a cruise somewhere between Minnesota and Wisconsin. So we did this cruise, and I mail out these postcards. And this software allows you to send these postcards out for the postage only. There's no cost in the printing. You don't have to worry about the printing. That's all included if you're at a certain membership level. I can't remember I think it's called the Pro account. I don't remember, but I'm at that level, and I can send unlimited postcards. There's also larger postcards. This is a 4x6, and I got a whole bunch of them. I sent, these are the ones that came back because people move and stuff. But there's one for popcorn. There's one with a big old QR code on it. There's another one for popcorn. Another one for popcorn. I do a lot of stuff for popcorn. Here's some of the other sponsors and supporters. Dunkin' Jump, Las Vegas Tonight. So I send out these postcards. You can also send greeting cards, the ones that fold up and say happy birthday or thank you for your business. And the software has the ability to, you can purchase lists within the software. And you can purchase this list with different demographics and geographic areas and all that stuff to really hone in on who you're trying to send things to. You can also automate certain tasks. You can put together a campaign that sends out a postcard and then sends them a mug with their picture on it or their name. And then it'll send a greeting card. And you can automate a lot of this stuff. It's even got forms in there so that if you want, you can send a form to someone. Say you're at an AGC networking event and you say, I'm gonna send you a gift. Here's my phone. I want you to, I'll send you this link to this form, or you can just use your phone, and they fill out the form with their name, address, city, state, and zip. And then in a few days, they end up getting a little postcard or a gift or a greeting card, and it can all be done automagically. So that's the basic essence of what Mailbox Power is. I'm going to give you my link because I am an affiliate for this. So there's the disclosure. If you decide to use this software, I will earn a commission. And that's how I make money on the internet. So that would be much appreciated. So here's my specific domain name. It's mailboxpower.com/MagicBrad. That's my brand. You can see that right here. Okie dokie. So let me show you. I'm going to do a little demonstration. I was thinking about this today because how do you turn 40 cents into $40? I'm going to do a magic illusion for you. And hopefully that'll entertain you or educate you or entertain you. But basically the 40 cents is the postcard that you'd send out. And if you have the proper conversion set up on the end, when someone scans that QR code or goes to that domain address, that's where you can convert them into a paying customer. What do we got here? Cindy Lee. Hi, Cindy Lee. Connect with Brad Goodham. Yeah, connect with me. So here I'm going to show you this little delusion. Hang on a sec. Let me slide my chair out of the way. So this is it's actually a magic trick and a little story I used to tell. I went on vacation in Rio de Janeiro and there was pickpockets there. So I came up with this idea. Instead of carrying a bunch of money, here's a big wad of cash right here. And you think these are all hundreds? No, it's an illusion. Those are ones. Okay. So here's the thing with what I did is I took a bunch of magazine pieces of magazine, and I cut them to the size of a dollar bill or a bill. And I put these in my pocket. I fold them up and I put them in my pocket so that they think that this is what they're stealing. If they're going to pick my pocket, they're going to take these pieces of magazine. Okay. But if you ever go to a place where you need to eat or something, so you need some cash, all you have to do is give it a quick little snap like that, and then it'll turn into cash. And then you get the real deal. See, just like that. Okay, doke. That's it. I'm not going to go on too long. I'm going to let you guys digest some of this stuff, but just a little heads up. I'm going to start doing lives on Mondays at 5 p.m. So once a week, I'm going to go on live and I'm going to share some information I know about the event industry and corporate events and fairs and festivals and city celebrations and conventions and how to reach these people in your area. Maybe there's a chapter of Meeting Professionals International or the National Association of Catering Events or the International Special Events, Live Events Association, ILEA, or there's a lot of associations where you can meet event planners, which is in a vertical market of the event industry, events, hospitality, travel, tourism, all that stuff. So that's the story, Morning Glory. I'm going to sign this one off. I've gone for about 10 minutes. I hope you can digest all this. If you want to know more about me, you can always connect with me at magicbrad.com. That's how you find me on the internet. I'm here in northeast suburb of Minneapolis named Fridley. That's where I grew up, and that's where I just turned 65 last Sunday. Keeping on, keeping on. Okie dokie, Smokey. That's all I've got for now. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I want you to be good, be kind, and give some consideration to this software, mailboxpower.com/MagicBrad. Or if you can't remember that, just go to magicmarketingtool.com, put in your name and email, and I will send you information about Mailbox Power. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.